Hey everybody, as we all know, snow is really the big story of this storm just because it's so cold and there's just a lot of elements that will grab the top of the headlines. Avalanches, ski areas closing, impassable mountain passes. But here's one of the big stories I think that is really going to creep up and all of a sudden become the news, which is low snow early on Wednesday. Now, in the past when this has happened, it's sort of been just a casual mention that it could happen and we're going to see some snow in unusual spots, down to 1,000 feet. And in some cases, it's almost a novelty, snow in some of these amazing foothill communities that have a long history of mining or logging or what have you. And it just looks really cool. It looks cool. But once you get outside of those areas, it's just a really tough experience for the folks that live there. A lot of people in these lower foothill communities are retired or they live on some acreage. They live on an acre or two or even five. They've got long driveways to get there and back. Then the roads that they tend to get back to the town or the grocery store, they are plowed, but it's going to take some time and sometimes it's just impassable. So I've seen situations, especially when you throw in power outages, where the low snow happens and then all of a sudden people get stuck and it's going to take a while to get out. For example, if you've got a long driveway and you get 6 to 12 inches of snow and then it gets hard and it's stuck, who's going to plow that? How are you going to get out of this situation? It might take a while. So the bottom line is what we have coming over the next 24 hours is a big deal for all the things that we mentioned off the top, for ski areas, for the amount of snow, for the big roads 80 and 50 and some of that. But just keep in mind, especially if you're in the lower foothill communities, you really have to have a plan now in order to get out or have enough provisions to provide for yourself for a couple days, because low snow really is a big deal for some of these lower foothill communities.